Exactly. Only one issue though, that's dividing Republicans right now. You saw this week the CPAC, Conservative Political Action Committee conference, did not invite Chris Christie, one of the Republican leaders in the country right now, governor of New Jersey. Here was his response.
They don't want to invite me. That's their call. It's their organization. It's their business, and they get to decide who they want to have come and not come. It's not like I'm lacking for invitations to speak, both here and around the country.
And he's loving his 74% approval rating right now. But, James, this is only one manifestation of it. You've also got Karl Rove's group on the one hand trying to support candidates who defend them against primary challenges from Tea Party candidates. And you've got the Club for Growth targeting what they call Republicans in name only.
Yeah, Matthew and I, this is in the green room, we've lost elections before. Democrats have, Republicans have before. I think this one is somehow or another has been particularly hard for the Republicans, and they're like really mad at each other right now in to me an amusing way, but if I were a Republican, in an almost unhealthy way. I mean, they're really lashing out at each other and blaming back and forth and every day. So the Club for Growth story was kind of my idea for a significant story, that they're really going after, they're naming the people they're going after right now, which of course is going to have a chilling effect on other Republicans who think that they may be up.
Any way to stop this, Paul, as you go?
I would welcome it. I think we need a big debate. If I were CPAC, I would have invited Christie and let him say what he wanted on guns or anything else, and if you disagreed with it, boo him or what have you. But this is the time the Republican Party needs to have a debate, and a pretty raucous debate. And I disagree with James. I don't think it's any meaner than the Democrats I remember after 1988, and they lost the third election in a row. So, you know, the Republicans need to have this out. They need to sort it out. They need to debate. Don't blackball any candidates or any Republicans. Come on in. Let's mix it up.
CPAC to me, it totally diminishes their credibility as an organization when you basically, Chris Christie is a national leader, and their explanation about why, in the next day about why
didn't have a good year.
It's like an all-star game to say that he didn't have a good year. And they invite Sarah Palin, who wasn't competent enough to keep a Fox News contract, but she's invited to a CPAC meeting. I mean, to me, they basically, many people, Karl and many people, decided that the voters out there don't know what they're doing. That the voters who like Chris Christie and the voters that like other candidates, like, they're really mixed up, and we're going to tell them what the truth is. And whenever that's a strategy on either side, when you're trying to tell the voters they're wrong, it's a bad move.
You're going to stand up for CPAC here?
I'm going to say, this is probably where the debate comes in a little bit. I am going to say this. CPAC is an independent, you know, they're their organization. They can go in and ask whoever they want to. I'm sure Chris Christie is not hurting for speaking events. I mean, I've listened to the man. I've met the man. I think he's a great leader, but he's also going to be loyal to New Jersey and follow the things that New Jersey wants him to follow, and that might not fall in line with what CPAC wants. I know that I'm loyal to the
Republican Party have to expand its reach in the Northeast in order to be credible in a national election.
Look, I think we need to have a debate. I don't like the fact that Republicans are eating each other. If you think about this, Democrats tend to stick together based on one issue, and we tend to divide based on many different issues. And so we have to have a debate, and a healthy debate is good, and we have to know that we're not going to agree on everything.
Yeah, but you know, but Mayor, for Republicans to have lost Senate seats in the last election was political malpractice. Everything was in place for them to gain Senate seats, and the reason they lost Senate seats was because of their candidates. And the reason the candidates were a problem is they were too out there for a statewide election.
That's true in some places. You're right in Missouri, but it wasn't true in North Dakota and Montana, where they had mainstream candidates who were just bad candidates.
Right.
Any day that you have more Sarah Palin and less Chris Christie is a good day for James Carville. I'm all for it. They have the right to do what they want. But me, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the little gathering up in Washington.